Verizon 4G LTE, the speed of thought is now the speed of action. For the first time, mobile is in real time. Think it, do it. And this shift in reality will leave people amazed and hungry to rule the air in even more ways. But that's only the beginning, because Verizon 4G LTE will offer a platform for growth and innovation far beyond just phones. We're working with our partners to create relationships that will redefine what smart and mobile mean. Because we have always been, first and foremost, an innovative technology company. One where the next great idea is waiting to be pulled down out of the air and where people are always asking one simple question. How can we make our customers more powerful? How can we help them rule the air?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dan Mead, Tony Malone, and Marty Walden.
Well, what a great audience. Thank you for being with us this afternoon and making it a priority to be here with us on a very important and busy week. It's just been 32 days since we launched our 4G LTE with USBs. And today we're unveiling the next evolution, 4G LTE for consumers. This has been a 3-year journey for us to 4G LTE, and we're not just transforming our network, we're transforming our business and the way that people interact with us. Our strategy of collaboration, openness, and partnering is going to be at the very foundation of this new great offering. Today we're going to be talking to you about the true magic of how all this comes together. The foundation of the powerful network, the applications, the software, the systems, and you're going to see a lot about the devices today. Verizon jump-started the ecosystem of LTE with our 4G decision. And there are some very important on-ramps that I want to make sure that you're aware of. Our LTE Innovation Center in Waltham, Massachusetts, for our developers to partner with us. Our Emerging Applications Center, which is about to open in San Francisco, is going to be great to build the ecosystem for the application developers. And then infrastructure and device partners from around the globe are working with us in many, many ways. Now, our partners range from large established companies, you'll hear from some of those today, to small rural businesses, to entrepreneurs. And what I'd like to do now with a video is to bring some of our partners to the stage so you can hear how they're working with us, how they're excited about the engagement, and looking forward to the future of 4G LTE. So let's hear from our partners.
Sometimes there's a project that gives you the opportunity to show what you're capable of, because it combines creativity and discipline.
Our customers will have 4G LTE coverage in rural America in a faster time frame and at a level of quality that surpasses their expectations.
With the launch of 4G LTE, HTC and Verizon are taking a huge step to bring people unimaginable speeds and applications through a simple user experience.
It is the expanded bandwidth and the reduced latency that is the most impressive. The possibilities are endless.
With this wonderful broadband technology that Verizon's brought to the marketplace, we have a product that will now change the way news is being done throughout the country.
By far the coolest thing that the 4G LTE network enables is speed, not just from connecting speeds, with the download speeds. We're going to be able to marry some software and hardware to create some truly amazing converged devices.
With Verizon's vision and their network that supports 4G and LTE, we can now deliver great, wonderful content that is 10 to 20 times faster.
Samsung has invested in the LTE infrastructure and devices for several years. Now, we are ready to show all the potential of LTE technology to our consumers.
We can take anything we have on fixed broadband on the go and have it mobile. And I think it's great to see Verizon taking the leading position in 4G LTE. And Ericsson, we're very proud to be part of it.
These are just a few of the partners from around the globe, and I want to thank them for working with us and their engagement and their excitement and the innovation that they're bringing into this ecosystem. This gives us great encouragement and great promise around our future. You know, I'd like to comment on our 3-year journey for just a minute, and a huge step in our 3-year journey started with our network. Our premium 700 megahertz network, which is a national network. It is ubiquitous. It is the best spectrum for in-building coverage that is going to be a tremendous enabler for us with LTE. And we're going to then take advantage of that even further with our rural initiative. And I want to talk to you about that for just a minute. Because of our national coverage, we have a great opportunity, and you may have seen the announcement last year, to have partnerships and innovation with rural carriers. So we're going to be sharing access to our network with the rural carriers, and we're starting to get a lot of engagement and enthusiasm and momentum picking up on that. So if you serve rural America, or possibly you live in rural America, this will be a very important initiative for you. In fact, just a moment ago, one of our partners was on screen, Ron Smith from Bluegrass Cellular, and Ron's company was the first to sign up with us in our rural partnership. The momentum is picking up. We signed 2 more agreements this week. We have a very deep funnel and pipeline of interested parties into the hundreds who are interested in this partnership. So I think that this is a great example of collaboration for our companies and the companies that serve rural America. And most importantly, this is very important for business and consumers, very important for the technology, and it's the right thing to do for our country. So we're very pleased to be part of bringing broadband to rural America. So, thank you. This collaboration, this is representative of just one type of collaboration that we have going on with our partners. But there is something that is not going to change. We are going to continue to make sure that we deliver and provide the best network anywhere in the world through Verizon Wireless. So our commitment to excellence, our commitment to the exceptional customer experience that we've had ever since the inception of our company is going to continue with our focus, with our employees committed to delivering the best network as we go forward. So we're not only the largest in terms of the 4G LTE network, we are committed to being the best. So being first to market with LTE was important and interesting and can contribute to having the lead, but that was never part of our end game. Our end game is around building the best network. And we have a credo within our company that's the very foundation of the commitment of our employees to our customers. And our credo, in essence, is this, that we're going to do our best today, and we're going to make sure that we do better tomorrow. We're doing that with every aspect of LTE that you're going to hear about today. And what I'd like to do now is ask Tony Malone, who is the Chief Technology Officer of Verizon, and the chief architect of our LTE network to come forward and make some comments and take you deeper into what the network means. So Tony, please join us here.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it, and good afternoon, everyone. I can't tell you how tremendously pleased I am and our company is on our recent launch of 4G LTE. Now, we had great confidence in our ability to get it done. We had great confidence in our employees, our engineers, our technicians, etc. And we also had great confidence in our supplier partners. But with that said, we were also realistic. Anytime you launch a new technology like this at the scale we were doing, we expected some early speed bumps. And I am pleased to tell you that those speed bumps are few and far between. Our actual performance is exceeding our own expectations, and most importantly, the customer feedback we're getting is everything we hoped for and then some. Now, as Dan said, we started this path to LTE 3 years ago, and we had plenty of time in the industry for lots of debate. And a lot have said, will LTE be ready when Verizon said they're going to launch? If the network's ready, will devices be ready along with the network? What about the time to market advantage that WiMAX might provide? Will that be difficult to overcome? Or even HSPA and HSPA Plus, is that the easier path? Is that the better path? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Plenty of debate. But we felt very strongly from day one that a broad and aggressive LTE launch was not only in the best interest of Verizon, but also in the best interest of the broader ecosystem. Now, what did we say we would do? We said 25 to 30 markets, initial launch in 2010. And as you know, we exceeded that, launching 38 markets covering a third of the population of the United States. We said that our customers would experience average download speeds of 5 to 12 megabits per second, and that's exactly what we're seeing in the marketplace today. We said tremendous improvements in latency, 30 milliseconds or so in the Airlink, and we're seeing that. And maybe most importantly, we said that this technology would allow us at the edge of the cell to get speeds of 1 to 3 megabits per second. And again, this is what we're seeing in the network today. And most satisfying to us is everything we had said, we're hearing it back from our customers, we're hearing it back from industry analysts, etc. And quite frankly, there's no better compliment to that. It speaks to Verizon's integrity, and it also speaks to our continued commitment to fulfill our brand promise, not through advertising campaigns and ad agencies, but where it matters most, through our customers. Some of the actual comments we've gotten back from our customers suggesting that their 4G speeds are 10 to 20 times what they experience with 3G. One customer told us that their LTE speed in their home exceeded their broadband cable connection. And another customer talked about a 10 megabyte file being downloaded in less than 10 seconds. Now, of course, I mentioned earlier that we had a ton of confidence in our engineers and technicians, but we also had a great deal of confidence of our two major infrastructure providers, Alcatel-Lucent and Ericsson. They were tremendous partners for us every step of the way and deserve a great deal of credit in helping us achieve this great milestone. So where do we go from here? As you know, 38 markets today, 100 million pops. We're going to do the same thing with 4G LTE that we did with our 3G networks and our 2G networks, and that is a very aggressive and robust deployment throughout the nation. In 36 months from now, we will have the nation covered with LTE. If I back it up and look 18 months ahead, we'll have a double the footprint that we have today. 200 million pops in the United States covered. And then if we just talk about 2011 alone, we're looking at adding over 140 markets to the 38 we have today. So by the end of this year, 175 plus markets of LTE in the US. Places like Little Rock, Detroit, Sioux Falls, Memphis, etc. Too many to name here. And what's most exciting to me and to our business right now is this aggressive deployment in 2011 also coincides with a time where there's so much exciting things happening with devices and applications. And quite frankly, that's what this show is all about. So now what I'd like to do is bring Dan back up to the stage, along with Marnie Walden, our Chief Marketing Officer, to tell you more about these great devices. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tony. So now we want to share with you the reason that you all came, the stars of the show, the stars of this news conference. So here you go. So ladies and gentlemen, what you see here today, the first suite of our 4G LTE consumer devices. All of these devices are going to be available by mid-year. There are 10 represented here in all. There's 4 smartphones, 2 tablets, 2 mobile hotspots, and 2 notebooks. And I know Marnie is very anxious to share with you more details about these devices, so Marnie, take it away.
Okay. All right. Well, what a great day for Verizon Wireless, but more importantly, what a great day for Verizon Wireless customers. So in just a moment, I'll be asking some of our key partners to come up and talk about some of the devices, but 10 devices across the portfolio coming to Verizon Wireless and to customers around America in the first half of 2011. So that's important, and I want to take a minute to connect the dots. You've obviously heard about our network and the tremendous capabilities that our network has. And that's very important, as that's been the foundation of our success. But it's not just about doing things faster. It's about doing things that you couldn't do before. And it's not about the devices themselves. It's about how powerful they are and how deeply integrated the applications are. It's all about rich multimedia, real-time response intervals. To prove that point, as I said, we've got key partners that are here to demonstrate the great device lineup and very cool apps that go along with them.